So welcome back, and to day 2. Now, yesterday we were learning this new visualization technique, and it's quite normal when you're learning a new technique to worry whether you're getting it quite right. Of course, yesterday there was quite a lot of instruction and guidance. Today I'll reduce that somewhat and give you a little bit more time just to focus on the visualization. I'll also, you already know the setup by now. It's the same as the foundation exercise. So I'll just give you a few prompts to help you keep the rhythm of that. But don't worry too much if you can't immediately think of something that you've done nice for another person. Sometimes that can happen. Maybe have something ready in advance before you do the exercise. Often people say they're unable to visualize. Well, visualization is just using your imagination. You do it all the time. You do it every day when you remember something or when you think forward to something. Nothing special about it, actually. So with this exercise, imagine almost as though it's happening anyway, and you're just either aware of it or you're not aware of it. And when you get distracted, you just bring your attention back again. And don't worry too much if there's not a really sort of strong feeling of kindness or happiness or love or whatever word you want to use for this. This is a new skill we're learning, and it takes a little bit of time to familiarize the mind with that feeling. For now, though, just take a moment to get comfortable. And when you're ready, you can just begin the exercise in the usual way. And just closing the eyes with the next exhalation as you just settle into the space around you now. And just scanning down through the body now as you start to become more aware of both the physical sensations and also any underlying mood. And as you shift the attention to the breath now, clearing your intention, why you're actually doing the exercise today. Not thinking about it too much, just having a sense of it in your mind. Just resting the focus now on the rising and falling sensation of the breath. And as you continue to follow the breath in that way, just reminding yourself now of that tiny speck of light in the middle of the body, like a little spark of sunlight. Don't worry too much about the exact shape or anything like that. But it's almost like a little pinprick of light. And it's as though it's bursting with potential. But all those qualities we talked about yesterday of warmth, sunlight, brightness, clarity. And as you remind yourself of a situation, it doesn't have to be something big where you've just done something nice for another person, said something, given them something. And as you replay it in the mind, and as you're reminded of that feeling, in seeing that other person happy, so that spark of sunlight just begins to expand in every direction throughout the body. And you just follow that movement, perhaps aware of that increasing feeling of spaciousness. And at any time, if you get distracted, just gently bringing the attention back again and just picking up where you left off. So just staying with that feeling, that image as it continues to expand slowly outwards in every direction. And now when it feels as though it's expanded as far as it could possibly go, maybe even further than the body, just letting go of any focus at all and allowing the mind just to rest in that space. to do whatever it wants to do. And now just gently bring the attention back into the body, back into physical senses. Back into the sounds, the smells, the space around you. As you become increasingly aware of that, just gently opening the eyes in your own time. Clear how you feel, appreciating that moment, having taken time out for yourself, knowing that you're going to carry this awareness with you into your day. And as you move through the day today, staying with this theme of relationships, I'd just like you to, without getting caught up in too much analysis, too much thinking, just reflecting on the different relationships in your life. It may be your parents, your children, your partner, it may be your friends, your work colleagues. Doesn't really matter. We're just talking about human relationships in the broadest context at this stage. But just reflecting on which ones you feel are quite healthy, which ones aren't, which are capable of change, which do we actually want to change. So just reflecting on these relationships. And I'll see you back here tomorrow for day 3.